Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first stream ever. Ever. I mean, I tried streaming on Twitch too, video games, but this is my first programming streaming. During this stream, I'm going to be working on the app that you see on my left. Over there. No, sorry, there. This app, yes. Um, I have worked on this app before, like a year and a half ago. I stopped because I was just too lazy to finish it. But recently I decided like, hey, I have like the majority or at least a lot of it done. So why not finish it while streaming it too? So welcome. Have a seat and enjoy watching me code. I'm also gonna be talking what I do. Um, I don't know how it's gonna look like yet, because I have never really streamed before and talked to the camera actively. But I believe that with time it's gonna be better. I'm gonna learn how to do that better. And it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. So yeah, welcome. Have a seat. And let's get right into it. So the game is pretty simple actually. Let me show you. There are objects falling. If it's a poop, you have to swipe right. If it's banana, you have to swipe left. And that's pretty much it. For now, this is my first game ever. So I have some ideas how to expand that, how to make it better, but I don't really want to work too much on it because mostly I just feel like I have to rewrite the code because quite honestly, I grown a lot as a developer. Like this year and a half has been pretty eventful when it comes to, me learning new stuff. And when I saw my code after a year and a half of not working on it, I was just like, ah, it was painful. It was so hard to watch. So I just decided like, okay, first I'm gonna work on the code to make it better. Remove all of the unnecessary and stupid things I've done. And then I'm gonna add new features. So I don't know yet what I want to do with this. For now, I just want to rewrite the code so that it makes sense. But later on, I might add new things like different objects that are falling, different modes, different game modes. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know how it's gonna look like the final product. All I know now this is that I just treat this as a private hobby slash passion project. So yeah, so that'll be it. I probably messed up the stream too, because this is like again my first time doing that. Uh, but yeah, this is the code. Yeah, definitely. The things to do to work on. This is just a test stream anyway, but um, in the future I plan to actually like write things to do in the top section of this. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm learning too a lot, so we'll see how it goes. So okay, let's jump right into the action. It's I'm trying to hype up as much as I can code, which quite honestly for someone who doesn't even code is probably difficult to read. But um, I just see how exciting I can get myself to read code. So let's jump right into the action and let's just own it. Okay, so what do we have here? Right, left, left. And there are like different levels of like how those objects fall. Um, so depending on the level, okay, I messed up probably. Yeah. So one thing I definitely want to work on is how the player fails the game. Because currently, I just set a timer, and if the user doesn't swipe within that timer, it's game over, which is pretty okay for a prototype, but I think it's not too well designed for actual gameplay. It should first detect like where the object is on the game board, I guess you can call it. And then if it's like out of the borders, then it should throw the game over sign. But I don't know if I want to work on this right now, cause I know there are still a couple of things I have to fix. This should be a constant. Okay, so I have this class, this file called main menu or game over. That's probably not the best name, but what it does is it displays either main menu or game over. And if you look, I think I have to restart the server, but I did this pretty cool thing that, let me restart it. I did this pretty cool thing that if it's main menu, then there are like objects in the background falling, which like indicate that there's gonna be something falling down to the player, right? Shit, how do I close this? Okay, I usually work on my phone, but my phone is my camera right now, so I'm using the emulator. Okay, so yeah, see, this is hello there, friend. Yeah, so these are the objects that are falling in the background, and this code is responsible for that. So the falling objects is an array that's being generated somewhere else, and then randomly the number of the number of falling objects is being determined randomly, um, and then it's just being mapped over. So like falling objects just contains information, what the object should look like, and then the falling object is actually being defined here and then is being rendered. So yeah. However, the thing is that falling objects are also defined in the game in the game component. See, this is pretty much the same. It does pretty much the same thing. So I'm just curious. Because it should probably be displayed on in the same place, so it like makes more sense. It shouldn't be scattered like that. And main menu should be also should only be responsible for displaying the buttons and game over main logo and stuff. Oh, the camera died, which is awesome. Excuse me. I don't know why it decided to die, but it did. So if you could please not die, I would appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. Okay, so as you can see, we have two different files that do similar things, right? This is the game file and this is the main menu or game over. So this does the same thing, renders falling objects. It should only do this in one place, not two places. Because if I just get rid of this, you will see that there should be no objects falling down. See? Nothing's happening. But if I bring this back, this line back, and start the game, you will see, ta-da! It's back. So how do I move this so that, how can I move this? I should probably move this code here, but how do I do this? Okay, so first I'm gonna comment out this part here. I'm gonna close this app. And I'm gonna start it again. Okay. Hello there, friend. So, okay, so I commented out this code, and that's why you see no falling objects in the background. But then if I uncomment it, you will see it. So this is good. But I want these objects to fall, not because of this part here. I want to get rid of this. But I want them to fall because of this part here. Because I already have the logic, I just have to plug it in, plug something in, you know. Game over. So when the game is over, I set the falling objects to an empty array. That's why nothing is falling when the game is over. Okay. But then I want them to also fall here. So there should be like the initial state should be setting it to something, the falling objects, and it's not being set. Okay. Generate falling objects data. Yeah, that's probably it. And I know I'm passing this method also. So I'm passing, so the method itself that generates the falling objects, it's defined here. And I just pass it in to the main menu. So I pass. I wave a lot, my arm, so I'm mocking myself right now. So I pass the logic responsible for generating the falling objects from game to main menu. And I shouldn't have to do that really. I should just stick to what's here. Okay, so I'm gonna save that. The objects will stop falling, okay. So all I should do for now is just set the initial state to okay, let's see. Hey. Undefined is not an object. Okay, let's comment this, not comment, but move this to a variable. Oh yeah, because falling objects, the function itself returns an array, so I don't need to wrap it in an array. Okay, what is it complaining about? Hmm. Oh yeah, it shouldn't be the state level. Where's level? Okay. This level is in... Yeah, I did this change before. So, I made this change before, but I forgot to update it everywhere. So I'm surprised this even worked before. This is one of the... You guys know this meme, Myco works. I have no idea why. Myco doesn't work. I have no idea why. Right? Okay, that's the first iteration. Okay, so I got it to work because I set the initial state, which is cool. But now I have to keep generating the falling objects. And I'm gonna borrow this logic from this guy because I believe he does it. Yep. But he uses use effect. Rook, and this is a hook, and this component doesn't use a hook. So How do I mark that the game is over? Show menu, okay. F. Oops, show menu. Probably have to this timeout. No. Is this set state? Falling objects. And it should be this, okay. Okay. Okay, so now I'm setting a timeout because I want to set interval maybe then, not a timeout. Because I want those items to be falling down, you know, like periodically. So if I set a timeout like it was here and the use effect, I mean it's funny, I'm pointing my fingers, but you guys can see it. If I so this works because use effect is being triggered periodically by itself, whereas this is only triggered once. So if I just use set timeout, then it won't work. But if I do set interval for 4 seconds, then this should be triggered every 4 seconds. Items should be falling down. That's at least how I hope it works. And I also have to do component will on mount. Clear interval, yeah. This timeout. Fingers crossed. Okay, 1, 2. I think I got it. 3. Yay, it works. So it works 100% the same, which is what I was actually going for. But the only difference is that internally it's different. So yeah. Okay, this is a hookup. This is okay. Okay, so it's not. So I still have to work on it, but this is exactly what I was going for, and I think I know what I should do. I should so whenever I'm starting a game, I should clear this interval, so the objects should stop falling down. Ain't that right? Hold on, let me start the emulator. Okay. Start game. This should stop falling, but yeah, I think it worked. Yeah. It's just that there's this one moment where it's like it should stop. It should the the background items should stop. Fuck. The background items should stop falling when the instructions are showed, because the instructions show you where the banana and the poop should go, and to not confuse the user, I think it shouldn't be displayed there. But why is this not loading so slowly now? Let me restart. New update available. Downloading. Okay. So see, this shouldn't fall anymore. It does, but it's an easy fix. So not really on. Well, is it a really easy fix? Because I have a component responsible for displaying instructions. I think for now I will just leave it as it is. Where it is, instructions, yeah. And I don't really want to pass too many things around or like go too deep, because it's like pain in the ass then to debug this, but I'll just probably stick to that for now, because it's working. This is exactly what I wanted, which in my book is a win. So we can clean up. I love cleaning, dude. I love cleaning up. I thoroughly enjoy getting rid of code. Okay, so, but I'm kind of concerned that something might break, because these are some styles applied. So let's see what happens when I get rid of this. Oh, what? Why is it complaining? Loading. 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 I don't know, man. Let me restart the thing. I'm gonna get rid of you. New update available. Downloading. Okay. Yeah, did something change? Oh, okay. It's no. I think it's fine. I think I saw a bug over there. But it's fine. Bugs are there to be fixed. Ain't that right? Yeah, it's fine. I did what I wanted to do. So again, it's a win in my book, which is super nice because, as I said, I really like removing code, getting rid of code. Okay, so now we have only one place that's responsible for displaying the following elements, following objects, which is good, which is very good. It's easy to debug. It's good for other developers if it was a multi-developer project, which it isn't. But but to be honest, like if you work on a code, let's say, and then you step out of it, step away from it for like 3 months, and you go back, you you don't recognize your code. It's like you just don't remember what you typed. So it's almost as if there were multiple people working on this code, even though it's only my personal project. And I do want to write good code too. You know, it's beneficial for everyone. Okay, so I probably can get rid of this too. Okay, so that's a cool song. Gonna restart. Why does it take so much time? I don't get it, dude. Why are you running? What are you loading? uh, I probably have to restart the whole thing after I close the app. I don't know. It is what it is. Oh. Okay, this shit's broke. Okay, this isn't what I intended. Oh, because that's animated background, it's something else. That's instructions, I think? Shit. See, that's why, kids, you should always name your variables correctly, because you just don't remember. So show animated background, it's instructions. Right? Yeah. The arrows moving. Show animated background is the arrows. So I'm gonna rename it. It's not gonna be show animated background. It's show instruction arrows, I guess you can call it. To rename this thing to show. Okay. No, something's. Shit, I don't remember now. Show on it. Because instructions also. What does instruction have? Oh, okay, so it's something different. See, I don't remember now. Wait, but what triggers it? I'm gonna go back with these changes. Show animated background. Yeah, but it's always false then, right? So this shows only when show animated background is false. But it's always false. Oh, okay. Menu type. Okay, so it's initially true to show the main menu, but then I have a variable already responsible for showing the main menu, so I don't need another one. I don't think I do. Right? Because I have the menu type. Menu type already tells me where I am. Yeah, game over. Game over. So if the menu type is game over, game over, then I should see the, right? No? It's hard. That's what she said. Not funny, I know. I know. I have to live with this every single day. And I should probably rename the name, but that later. I'll get rid of unused dependencies. Milk, always good for you. It doesn't make sense to me. Because if anything, nothing should be shown here. I just don't know why changing this boolean to checking the menu type, why does it not make the arrows move? I don't get it. But I don't know if I want to deal with this right now or not, because this is not a pressing issue, really. What I can do now is this pretty. I can make this pretty. And I should probably add keys. Oh, no, keys already here. Whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that change already. Because it's just gonna make my life easier in the long run. There's something inside you, boy, I cannot explain. So one thing I really wanted to do also is to transform this component into a function and use hooks, which I did here. But something didn't work and I was like, okay, fuck it for now. So fuck it for now, I guess. Excuse me. I should probably put this into a const. Yeah, message delay. Yeah, okay. Okay, background object interval 4000. And I can get rid of this too, which is great. Oh wait, generate following object data, yep. Okay, awesome. I know, but removing code always makes me happy. This doesn't, because this is a callback hell. Hmm. So I don't have to pass in the score and best score here into game over component because game over component can be just connected to Redux store. I just have to map state to props. Score, best score. Oh, that's a function. Yeah, return. Let's see if it works. It does. It displays what it should. Okay. Which is good. Start game map. Discard start game map too. Okay. Yeah, I have to probably pass it down. I cannot just, I mean, use Redux for this. I don't know. So I'm trying to get rid of as many things I pass down to child components as possible, like I just did to game over component. But in this case, it's probably not that simple because there are other things that Start Game App is doing. So if Start Game App was only using Redux, Redux methods, like only these two, I will be able to do that. I will be able to just remove this method from here and just plug Redux store into that other component, but I can't because other things are happening here, like this cleared interval, which clears out the background images that are falling. So I can do it now. Maybe if I change something in the future with the infrastructure, but for now I can't really. Oh, okay, and score and best score aren't used anymore here, so yay, lighter components. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for now. I think it's pretty good for my first stream, 50 minutes almost, so not bad, not bad. Well, thank you very much for coming, for paying your attention. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know yet the schedule or anything. Again, this is my first stream, but I quite like it. I never realized I would actually like talking to a camera like that for an extended period of time. See how tired I am? I tried to merge extended with period, X period. So talking for X period amount of time isn't that I didn't think it would be that fun, but I really had fun. So thank you again for coming, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day or whatever you're doing. Adios.